What's going on, guys? It's Insomulus again, back with another video, and for today's video I've got for you guys a Q&A. I asked you guys some questions earlier on Twitter and I'm going to be answering them in this video, but first of all I just want to quickly tell you what the gameplay is that you're going to be watching in the background before I jump into the questions. So what I've got for you guys today is a 124 kill to 11 deaths using non-lethal streaks on hardcore domination, 6v6 hardcore domination on raid. A lot of you guys were confused in my last video thinking I was like on some kind of god mode connection or something, but no, I'm actually playing hardcore. And this will probably be one of my final hardcore gameplays. This was just the last gameplay of the session that I played, along with the other last two videos. So in this game, get the 124 kills non-lethal. I also get about 15.5k score overall, which is huge for a 6v6 dom. Solo as well. I ended up getting like 100-second nuclear, which is kind of splits halfway through the round, but it's all gravy. Then I end up getting like a 26 in like about 90 seconds, and I get another 19 right at the end of the video in 50 seconds. So this is an extremely fast-paced gameplay. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But other than that, I'm going to jump straight into the questions and give you guys some answers. So if we could hit 1,000 likes on this, guys, in advance, that would be awesome. But anyways, jumping into the questions. The first question comes from a username Roberto Field, and he says, how does it feel to be the best like no one ever was? And well, Roberto, it feels just like... and a bit like this.
Thank you!
But anyways, with that messing about out of the way, next question is from I Am Yankee, and he asks, what's your favourite game of all time? Please don't say COD. So if I'm excluding COD, I'm probably going to jump into single player games. I would say one of my favourite games of all time. There's many games, but right off the top of my head I'm going to say Breath of Fire 4 for the PlayStation 1. It was kind of like what Final Fantasy is, but it was like more of a, you know, more Japanese version, and it was an awesome game. I think that was one of my favourite games of all time. Next question is from Caesar YT, and he asks, what headset, controller and mic do you use? Now, headset I use the Triton AX Pro, but for about since like the past year, after like a week after I bought them, they've been pretty much broken. Like part of the left earphone doesn't work properly. I don't have a jack cable, I don't have a mic, so yeah, those are pretty knackered. In my experience with the Tritons, they're not really worth getting. For me, the Turtle Beaches have always been like really durable. So if I want to recommend a headset for you guys, I would say either one of like the Turtle Beach X1s. I had one of those for like 2 years if you want a really cheap one, or maybe like some Astros if you want a really expensive but durable headset or something. What controller I use is a Scuff controller, although I don't really use the back paddles much. I'm trying to use them more and more lately, and I don't have any trigger stops on them, so it basically functions as a regular controller at the moment, just a regular wired controller. What mic do I use? I use a Xbox Live, just a regular Xbox Live chat mic, because my Triton mic is knackered. So that's pretty much that at the moment. Next question is from Carl Howard, and he asks, fuck one, marry one, suck one. Your options are Chimp, Weagle or Jane Aston. Now, give this a bit of thought, and right off the bat I'm going to say I'm going to have to marry Weagle. And the reason being is if you watch his live streams, you always see his mum come into the room or his dad come into the room, and they'll be like, oh, Liam, what are you cooking today? So Liam is evidently a master chef, so he's going to make the perfect wife. You know, you can just be make like any kind of sandwich you want, just straight off the bat. And you know, he's got that hair, so you could just maybe buy him some like plastic surgery and make him look a bit more feminine. He's already got the hair to go, so bam, he's going to be the perfect housewife, really. Then suck one, actually fuck one, it's going to have to be Chimp, because you know I've already fucked him with the triple mob in Modern Warfare 3, so you know I might as well give him the D as well. And then the third and final one would be suck one, and I'm going to have to say Jay Nasty. I do owe him for those 2 shoutouts in you know, Modern Warfare 3, and you know, debts have to be repaired somehow, so definitely that. So those are my options there. Next one is from X Sully 96, and he says, will you get a PS3 or are you going to get a PS4 when it comes out? Now, I did used to have a PS3. I bought a PS3, you know, as soon as it came out, but I ended up not playing on it for like 3 years. I played on it maybe once or twice, so I just ended up selling it. I haven't really got another one since. I will get the PlayStation 4. I'm not sure if I'll get on release day, but I will get one eventually. Not really to play on as my main system. I am going to be playing on the Xbox as my main system when the new one comes out, but maybe just to play with you guys every now and then when it comes out. So I definitely will be getting both of the next gen consoles. Next question is from 95 Clemmy, and he asks for your favourite movie and music type. Now, favourite movie right off the bat, The Prestige. It's about Magicians, and it is really, really well thought out kind of mindfuck film, and I really, really do like it. I do recommend all you guys go and check that film out. It's definitely my favourite film of all time, and it's relatively new. It only came out a couple of years ago, so definitely go check that out. Favourite music type? I kind of like all types of music. I'm going to tell you my kind of favourite artist. The one I listen to the most is Eminem. That's like the only rapper I listen to pretty much, but I listen to pretty much all of his songs, and lately I've been starting to delve into different genres of music, like a bit of rock. I've been listening to a lot of like Hollywood and Dead and Slipknot and shit. Don't know why, I've somehow transitioned from full rap to listen to this kind of stuff, but a lot of it's good, so yeah, that's pretty much that. How old are you, and are you emo? I'm currently 19, I'll be 20 on January the 5th, and I am not an emo. Contrary to the hairstyle or my black hair and shit, I'm actually not an emo. I have never slit my wrist before, I do not self-harm, I don't listen to hardcore death metal and praise the devil or whatever the fuck, but yeah, so that's pretty much that. I'm not an emo. Next question, best Black Ops 2 player at the moment, and do you recommend Control Freaks? Now, best Black Ops 2 player, this is kind of a hard question, kind of a trick question, because Black Ops 2, you can't really tell who's the best, because pretty much everyone in this game runs support. A lot of people run support, a couple don't, and there's no real way to tell how good these players are when every single gameplay they upload is just with a full 9-man team. It kind of elevates the perception of their skill level, if you know what I mean. So there's no real way to tell who's the best player in Black Ops 2. I like to think I'm a really good player, and there is a lot of other good players. If I was going to choose like the best ones who I think could, you know, were like a close matchup to me, would it probably be Quicker and also Benny Central. Those are like the two top that I would say, to be honest. That's kind of my 2 cents on that. And Control Freaks, would I recommend them? In my experience, I do not recommend them. For me, it didn't make a difference, and I run on maximum sensitivity. They're supposed to help you when you're on higher sensitivities, although they didn't help me at all. So that's just my opinion. Maybe the guys help you guys some, but not me. Are you really the best Modern Warfare 3 player? Motion ass, and that's something that you'll have to decide for yourself. Go look at some of my older Modern Warfare 3 videos, and you'll be able to decide that for yourself. I like to think I am one of the best at Modern Warfare 3, if not the best solo player back in the day. That's for you to decide again. But anyways, next question is from Mr. X Vipers. How come you don't upload as much content as you did in Modern Warfare 3? And reason being is, I moved back to the support stuff. You know, Modern Warfare 3, when I came into Modern Warfare 3, like 4 months into the release, I started my YouTube channel, started uploading Modern Warfare 3. There was no real, like, you know, absolute beast players. Well, there was, but, you know, there wasn't kind of onto the standards that I was actually getting, you know, without actually recording stuff. So I decided, fuck it, I would start uploading stuff. And the reason I uploaded so much in Modern Warfare 3 and not as much now, I didn't even upload much then, but, you know, they kind of are slacking more now, is because in Modern Warfare 3, whenever I would upload, I would constantly be breaking records, because no one really ran support until later on. And seeing as I was doing it solo, you know, I was getting all the records for, you know, the solo stuff, so I was always really happy when I'd upload a video, get some like really beast response, and then, you know, next day I'd break another record and just get these really, really fast-paced gameplays. Whereas Black Ops 2, within the first month, you know, people are getting 200 pluses just because of the full 9-man teams of support, and it really did get frustrating and boring, because I tried playing in a 9-man team, believe me. It's just extremely boring for me. I don't find it fun at all, and the solo stuff, there was really no more records to break, because everyone's already done them in a full party. So that's why I never really uploaded much Black Ops 2, but I am trying to get back into it nonetheless lately. Are you more excited for COD Ghost or an FPS like Battlefield 4? I am excited for COD Ghost a lot. That is my main excitement for the next game, but I also was excited for Battlefield 3, and the thing that let me down with the Battlefield 3 was the fact that it was 25 frames per second on console. I can't play a first-person shooter unless it's at least 60 frames a second. You know, it has to run at 60 frames just for it to be nice and smooth, for it to not feel like I'm getting bullshitted in every gunfight. So hopefully if Battlefield 4 is in 60 frames a second, I will buy it and probably play it quite a bit. But if not, then I will not buy it. Next question, Shrek24. If you were to be a superhero, who would it be and why now? I'm going to say, if I had to be a specific superhero and not just pick a superpower, if I was to pick a superhero, I would have to pick an immortal one. And right off the bat, seeing as I don't really know the names of too many superheroes, I'm going to say Dr. Manhattan from the Watchmen films, or the Watchmen comics. I would be him, the big blue guy, because he's immortal and he can, like, fucking just, like, take control of particles and make shit appear and teleport everywhere, and that would be an awesome ability. basically just live forever and do whatever the fuck you want. Next question is from Jack Smith. What is in the sandwich? And I've got to tell you, my friend, the sandwich was actually a lie. I actually ended up ordering a Chinese, but if I was to make the sandwich, it would of course have been a bacon, egg and cheese sandwich with a lot of tomato sauce on there. Just for future reference, if you ever want to make a chic sandwich, that is what you've got to have in it. And I think this gameplay is actually wrapping up right now, but I will actually throw in like an extra gameplay on the end of this, just so I can get these last couple questions and maybe make the video like 15 minutes long. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos so far. So next question is from SuperBanana24. If Modern Warfare 2 didn't have noob tubes, would it be the best COD ever, and would you still be playing it now? I do think it would have been probably the best Call of Duty to date if it didn't have noob tubes in, and maybe like Commando and Painkiller and all the death streaks and stuff. With that being said, I would say the same for Modern Warfare 3 if it didn't have death streaks and the like insane lag compensation that it has in there. It needs like completely recoding. That game is like just has some terrible coding in it and poor decisions. But if it weren't for those two games would have been the best games. As far as would I still be playing them? No, I would just move on to the newest COD because don't want to be sat really in a really old COD. Like I could play one that's like a year old, but not one that's ancient. So moving on to the next question from Moving Target Tez. He asks, if you wasn't into first-person shooters, what games do you think you'd play instead? Now, before I started playing first-person shooters, I did play a lot of MMOs, and I put a ton of time into those. So realistically, I would probably play MMOs, and I'd be playing it as religiously as I used to. I used to play so much MMO games, it was unreal. But as soon as I started, playing first-person shooters, I stopped really playing MMOs because you need to be really invested time-wise into MMOs, and I just really don't really sit that much in front of a computer and play games for like 10-hour sessions at a time anymore. Next question is from Andrew McCowan 1. Will you ever live stream, and will you play with subs in the live stream? Now, those of you guys that used to watch my live streams in Modern Warfare 3, I streamed for like a month straight. And there was absolutely awesome streams. I pulled in a ton of viewers and like got so many gameplays, and I was pulling like 5 to 10 hours a day streaming for like I think like 2 weeks, and my stream was going good. I was pulling like 800 views a stream until I started getting DDoSed, and since then I really haven't streamed. I can stream right now without being DDoSed, without having a threat of being DDoSed or anything. But what happens now is my ISP basically, you guys saw over the past couple of days I've been trying to stream, but after 1 hour of streaming, my ISP basically caps my speed, so I can no longer stream at a quality that would make it worth watching. I can only stream at like really bad quality. So until I switch ISP, I can't really stream for a decent period of time anymore. But I should be switching ISPs within the next 2 weeks, and after that I'll be streaming daily Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and I might play with subs. Like most of the time I'm playing solo, especially when I play Modern Warfare 3. But if I do play with subs, it's probably just gonna be like to mess about and do stupid stuff. But that will be happening in the future once I change ISP. Next question is from UK Shotgunner. What are the great players like yourself doing that makes you a lot better than everyone else? I try, but still average at best. Now, and what you got to understand is kind of a misconception with YouTubers. We don't beast every single game. We do beast quite a bit because obviously, we played the game so much and we're really good at it. But it's not like that every single match we do yet. Like really annoying games. But when you're playing at kind of such consistent level every single game, and your reactions are on point every game, you're making smart decisions every game, eventually you're gonna pull out a gameplay. So like I'd say when in an average session where I'm playing, let's say say like Modern Warfare 3 for example, because that's the one I've got the most experience playing in. In that game I played I think 3,500 matches, and I called in a total of I think about 3,000 plus Moabs. So I got one almost every game, and if I didn't get one like a couple games later, I'd make it up with like a double Moab. So that kind of consistency, and then like once every 50 to 100 games I might pull out a triple Moab, and that kind of consistency, like sometimes it'll be on the lower scale, you won't get a gameplay or you won't play well and you'll go like barely positive, and then other games you'll just absolutely destroy, get a triple Moab, pull out max scores and all that kind of shit. What I can give you as advice is just keep playing. If it's not working what you're doing right now, try different routes, try taking a more, like when you're going into gunfights, if you're just running head on to people, make more tactical decisions when you're pulling in. Next question is from Brian Roddy 1. Who is the best player you have ever played against? Now, Again, I'm going to go back to Modern Warfare 3, and when playing Modern Warfare 3, I judge the best player I've ever played against by the people I've actually gone into in public lobbies and actually played against, and my opinion, the best player I've ever played against or come across would be Quicker Than You, and I think he'd say the same about me as well. Back in Modern Warfare 3, before he made his YouTube channel, I believe, I used to always run into him. He used to always join my lobbies. Like, I'll be like 10 kills off my mob or something, and I'd be absolutely tearing it up. Then you'll see Quicker Than You has joined the game, and I'd be like, oh, not this cunt again. And then he'd kill me off my mob, and then like next day I'd like get put in session of his game. He'd be like one off a mob, I'd kill him, and it went on for like 6 months or some shit where we'd always kill it. We'd never mobbed each other. We just always killed each other like 1 or 2 off the mob, and it was absolutely insane. We just always be like struggling for that power, and that's basically the only player that's ever happened to me, you know, playing against, until one day when I was trying to get the dual 100+ specialist with Benny. I ran into Quicker. He might have been playing by himself, but I believe he was with a couple of friends. Me and Benny managed to Moab him. We both got Moab, so I managed to pull it in at the end. But as far as that, you know, best player I've ever played against, as an equal match to me, you know, gave me the biggest challenge, I would say, with Quicker in Modern Warfare 3. But as far as like recently, you know, I haven't really played too much Modern Warfare 3. I ran into too many YouTubers on Modern Warfare 3, so I wouldn't know. But that's that. Final question is from Chris Archer, and he asked me to do my best Canadian accent, and I suck with accents, so let me think. Do you want to play some ice hockey? Eh? That was pathetic. But anyways, guys, leave me a comment, tell me what you guys thought of this video. That's pretty much wraps up the questions that I had in store for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave me a comment, a like, subscribe if you're not already. See if we can get 1,000 likes in this video, guys. That'll be awesome. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye.